Mike works 60 hours a week, makes $70,000 a year, and he's completely broke. Jamie makes $300,000, corner office, executive title, still living paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, Victoria barely works 20 hours a week, and she's building more wealth in a month than most people do in a year. What's the difference? It's not about how much you make, it's about understanding something the top 1% figured out decades ago, something they don't teach in schools, something your boss doesn't want you to know, and something that completely changes the game once you see it. See, we've been lied to about wealth. We're told to work hard, climb the ladder, save our pennies, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be comfortable when we're 70. But here's what nobody tells you. Rich people don't build wealth the same way you're trying to. Let's go back to basics. Most people think wealth building looks like this. Get a good job, work 40 years, max out your 401k, and retire. That's the script we've all been handed. Mike followed that script perfectly. Trade school, good job, shows up every single day. He's doing everything right according to conventional wisdom. But at the end of every month, there's more month than money. Jamie even went further. College degree, MBA, worked her way up to a 6-figure salary. She should be winning, right? Wrong. Higher salary just meant higher lifestyle. Bigger house, nicer car, private schools. She's making more and somehow has less. This is where it gets insane. Both Mike and Jamie are stuck in what's called the income trap. They're trading time for money. And here's the brutal truth. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can't work more hours than exist, so they hit a ceiling. Mike can't work more than 60 hours. Jamie can't get promoted higher without leaving her company. They've maxed out their earning potential in the time for money system. But this is where the wealthy do something completely different. Meet Victoria. 10 years ago, she was exactly like Mike, working long hours, decent salary, going nowhere. Then she discovered the wealth secret. Rich people don't work for money. They make money work for them. Here's the shift. Instead of earning income through labor, Victoria started building what's called capital. Capital is anything that generates returns without your active involvement. And this is the moment that changed everything for her. She took 20% of her income, money Mike and Jamie were spending on car payments and bigger TVs, and she started buying assets, not liabilities, assets, things that put money in her pocket every single month. First investment, a rental property. Not some mansion, a small duplex in an average neighborhood. She lived in one side, rented out the other. The rent covered her mortgage. Boom, free housing. But here's what nobody tells you about this strategy. It's not about the rental income. That's just the surface level. The real magic is happening underneath. That property is doing 4 things simultaneously. 1. Someone else is paying down the mortgage. Every month, the tenant's rent payment builds equity for Victoria. 2. The property appreciates. Real estate historically goes up 3 to 5% annually. 3. She gets tax deductions. Depreciation, repairs, interest, all lower her tax bill. And 4. This is the big one. She can leverage it. After 2 years, that property appreciated. She refinanced, pulled out the increased equity, and used that money to buy property number 2. Then property number 3. Then property number 4. Fast forward 5 years, Victoria owns 7 properties. Her tenants pay all the mortgages. She's building equity in 7 appreciating assets. Her net worth grows while she sleeps. That's wealth building. Meanwhile, Mike's still trading hours for dollars. He got a raise, great, from $70,000 to $75,000, but his rent went up, car insurance went up, groceries cost more. The raise disappeared into inflation. Jamie's making $300,000, but spending $280,000. She's in the golden handcuffs. Can't quit because she needs the salary to maintain the lifestyle. Can't invest because there's nothing left at month's end. This is the core difference. Mike and Jamie have high income. Victoria has high net worth. Income is what you make. Net worth is what you keep and grow. The wealthy obsess over net worth. The middle class obsesses over income. But wait, real estate isn't the only path. That's just one vehicle. The principle works everywhere. Rich people buy assets. Assets are anything that generates cash flow or appreciates in value without requiring your constant time. Taylor figured this out differently. She couldn't afford real estate in her expensive city, so she started building digital assets. Online courses, affiliate websites, software subscriptions, digital products. She spent 6 months building a course teaching social media marketing, worked nights and weekends, then launched it. First month, 12 sales, $800. Not life-changing, but here's the twist. Month 2, 30 sales, $2,400. She didn't work any harder. The course sells while she sleeps. Month 6, 90 sales, $7,200 monthly. Same course, no additional time required. That's passive income. It's not completely passive. She updates the course quarterly, answers questions, but it's not trading hours for dollars. She's trading her knowledge once and selling it infinitely. Now, here's where most people mess this up. They think you need huge money to start. Victoria started with $20,000 in a down payment she saved over 18 months. Taylor started with literally $0, just her laptop and internet connection. The secret isn't having money, it's redirecting money. Victoria cut her lifestyle expenses by 30%. No fancy vacations, used car instead of new, cooked at home. Took that money and invested it. Mike spends $400 a month on car payments for a truck he doesn't need. That's $4,800 a year. In 10 years, invested in index funds at 8% average returns, that becomes $70,000. Jamie spends $1,500 a month on lifestyle inflation, eating out, premium subscriptions, impulse purchases. That's $18,000 a year. Invested instead, $260,000 in 10 years. This is the part that changed everything for people who get wealthy. They don't see their income as spending money, they see it as seed money. Every dollar is either a consumer or a worker. Most people employ all consumers. The wealthy employ workers. A consumer dollar gets spent and vanishes. You buy coffee, it's gone. A worker dollar gets invested and multiplies. You buy a dividend stock, it pays you quarterly forever. You buy real estate, someone pays you rent monthly. You build a digital product, it generates sales repeatedly. So here's the actual strategy rich people use. Step 1, increase the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Not by making more, by spending less. Cut lifestyle expenses by 20 to 30%. Step 2, take that gap and buy assets. Don't save it in a bank account earning 0.5%. Invest it in things that appreciate or generate cash flow. Stocks, real estate, businesses, digital products. Step 3, reinvest the returns. When your rental property cash flows, don't spend it. Buy another asset. When your dividend stocks pay out, buy more stocks. Compound growth is how wealth explodes. Step 4, leverage time. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound. A 25-year-old investing $500 a month becomes a millionaire by 55. A 40-year-old needs to invest $2,000 for the same result. But what about risk? What if the market crashes? What if renters trash the property? What if the business fails? Here's what wealthy people know. Staying broke is the biggest risk of all. Yes, investments carry risk, but trading time for money guarantees you'll never build wealth. You're betting 40 years of your life that working harder will make you rich. Historically, that bet loses. Investing in assets, even with risk, has a proven track record. Victoria's properties went through the 2008 crash. Values dropped 30%. She held them, they recovered, and doubled. Taylor's course sales fluctuated. She kept improving it. Now it's her main income source. Mike finally started investing 15% of his paycheck into index funds. It hurt at first. He had to cut cable, drive his truck another 3 years, skip the expensive vacations, but his investment account is growing. Jamie hired a financial advisor, cut her spending by 25%, realized she didn't need the bigger house or luxury car, started maxing out retirement accounts and buying rental properties. Her net worth is finally climbing. Here's the brutal truth they don't teach you. Your salary doesn't determine your wealth. Your savings rate and investment strategy do. You can make $50,000 and become a millionaire. You can make $500,000 and die broke. The difference is simple. Rich people buy assets that make money. Poor and middle-class people buy liabilities that cost money. A new car loses value the second you drive it off the lot. A rental property gains value while someone else pays for it. It's not about deprivation, it's about delayed gratification. Sacrifice 5 years of lifestyle inflation to build assets. Then those assets fund the lifestyle you actually want. That's the secret. The wealthy aren't smarter, they're not luckier, they're not special. They just understood this principle earlier. And now you understand it too. The question is, what will you do with this information? You can go back to trading time for money, hoping someday you'll have magically enough. Or you can start today. Cut one expense, invest that money, buy one asset, let it grow, repeat. 20 years from now, you'll either be Victoria sitting on millions in appreciating assets, or you'll be looking back wondering why you never started. The knowledge is free, the choice is yours. If this changed how you think about money, you'll want to see what else you've been lied to about. More eye-opening truths coming soon.